entire time. Just kind of describe how your players playing the fundamentals kind of got you to this position this year.
I think that's one of the things we stress every day, and I'm sure most coaches do, but we try to spend a lot of time on that, and we occasionally don't do that very well. So especially late in the game, sometimes we get a little loose with the ball. So I think that's just something we press and the way to take care of the ball. And we didn't take care of it very good in the sub-region game when we had a big lead. So that was where I was coming from.
Question over here, David, and then back here, then here.
You know, they made a run at you second quarter, I guess, got it down to one. What adjustments did you make after they cut it to one there?
I don't think we made any adjustments in the first half. We made one adjustment on pick and roll in the second half just because they had two bigs in. So they weren't rolling, they were picking and popping, so we started switching it. But in the first half, I think we just said refocus, keep getting good shots. I don't think we made a big adjustment.
And just to touch on what David was talking about, defensively, I felt like you played really well. Particularly third quarter, you held them to 2 points. Just talk about how proud you are of your defense tonight.
Well, I think you could see the effort and the attention to detail that they put into it tonight. I mean, they were really dialed in on trying to, we were worried about the post player. I mean, she's far bigger than anybody we've got, and I think you could see they bought into the fact that we had to guard her with more than one and still get back out on shooters. So I was proud of the effort.
For Brittany, you had a perfect game tonight. How does that feel, especially in such a high-profile game like this, the semifinals going into the championship game?
I mean, it feels good.
Not going to get much out of them.
Yeah, not me.
We're gonna get it out of you. Other questions? Oh, look at those hands. See that back there? Challenges. Who started? You're up.
Coach, every coach kind of says the same thing. Each group they coach is unique and special. Just what makes this group so unique and special, and how does it feel to be the first group of Collinsville Lady Panthers heading to the state championship?
Well, I think what makes this group special is their focus and their togetherness. I mean, in today's time, it's so hard to get a lot of different individuals that play all these different sports and from all these different backgrounds to buy into one thing and just never see any negative. And we never see any negative. So that's what's special about this group. And as far as, I think it's great to be part of history. It wasn't long ago we won our first county championship in school history, and that was a big thing for our program. So I think them doing this kind of goes back to those girls that started this about 9 or 10 years ago. That started that next run. So it feels good.
For the players, you don't just take down a top 5 team in 2A without having good team chemistry. So first, just describe how you guys play so well together, and then what you can improve on heading into the state championship.
Since the beginning of the season, we've just been playing so good together. Like, we're just a family. And I think what we can improve on is just talking more, just being more vocal on the court.
Is one of you girls? You agree? What about you? You don't agree?
I agree, and I agree that we are a family. We get along so good.
Yes.
There's
We're
no
all
drama
close.
at all. Yeah, we're best friends, all of us.
Literally best friends.
Other questions? Coach, if I'm not mistaken, this is the 100-year anniversary of your school, right?
No, sir. 100th anniversary of
For the
football.
football, because I know in the homecoming, y'all celebrated the 100th anniversary. It's just a big year all the way around.
Yes, it is. Big year.
Any other questions? If not, well.